In June 1942, Nazi Germany launched Operation Blue, a massive offensive to capture the Soviet Union's oil fields and industrial heartland. The Sixth Army, led by General Friedrich Paulus, advanced rapidly, supported by Luftwaffe airstrikes that reduced Stalingrad to rubble. By August, German forces reached the city, confident of a quick victory. However, their initial success masked critical flaws, overstretched supply lines, and underestimation of Soviet resilience. This hubris would prove fatal as the battle shifted from open plains to brutal urban combat. Stalingrad became a hellscape of close-quarters combat, with Soviet defenders turning every ruined building into a fortress. General Chuikov's order, "Not one step back," forced troops to fight for every inch. Snipers like Vasily Zaitsev picked off German officers, while Soviet machine gun nests ambushed advancing squads. The Volga River, the only supply route, was under constant artillery fire. By October, the Germans controlled 90% of the city, but their forces were exhausted and bogged down in a war of attrition they couldn't win. While the Germans fixated on Stalingrad, the Soviets secretly amassed over 1 million men and 1,000 tanks. In November 1942, Operation Uranus targeted the weak Romanian and Italian flanks guarding the Sixth Army. Blinded by snowstorms, Axis troops were overrun. Within 4 days, Soviet pincers met at Kalach, encircling 250,000 Germans. The Luftwaffe's failed airlift left Paulus without fuel or food. Hitler's refusal to allow a breakout sealed their fate, a strategic blunder that would doom the Sixth Army. Trapped in a 50-kilometer-wide pocket, German soldiers faced temperatures of -32 degrees Fahrenheit. Rations dwindled to horseflesh and melted snow. Frostbite and dysentery spread, while Soviet artillery pounded their positions relentlessly. The Luftwaffe delivered only 20% of needed supplies. Many crates fell into Soviet hands. By January 1943, starving troops burned furniture for warmth. Paulus, now a field marshal after Hitler's hollow promotion, defied orders and surrendered on February 2nd. Of 91,000 prisoners, fewer than 6,000 would survive Soviet camps. Stalingrad's fall marked the first full destruction of a German army and shifted War II's momentum. Soviet morale soared, while Nazi propaganda admitted defeat for the first time. The battle cost over 1.2 million lives, the bloodiest in history. For Germany, it was a catastrophe, 500,000 casualties and the loss of elite troops. The Red Army, now confident, began its westward drive to Berlin. Today, Stalingrad symbolizes the price of hubris and the resilience that ultimately crushed fascism.